from Esther 414 Ministries with something to think about. Hey, thanks so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for subscribing. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. All you do is take a second to click that little subscription button down there below. And then also a special thank you to those Patreon supporters out there. Oh my goodness, you guys are the best and you rock, okay? Now, if you want to be a supporter of this ministry, you can. It's very easy. There's a link down below. You can just click the description and you can find it down there. Thank you so much. Now, let's jump into the word now. And I saw this verse a couple days ago and it really made me laugh, right? Because it was so funny. Not because it was just like, oh, ha, ha. It was funny because there was so much truth in it. It was like, oh my goodness. We're going to be in Psalms chapter 119. We're going to be in verse 67. Now listen to this, okay? I used to wander off until you disciplined me, but now I closely follow your word. Oh, that's what really made me laugh. It was like, oh yeah, I used to kind of go off and do my own little thing here and there, until you got a hold of me. You pulled me back and you kind of whacked me a few times. How true is that in our own life? Let me give you an example in my life, all right, where the Lord had to get a hold of me. He was bringing this thing up a few times. Now, our natural tendencies as human beings tend to be a little more selfish, shall we say greedy, okay? It's all about me. It's about how much I can get and how little I can give to another person, all right? And I was really kind of stingy and greedy, but my husband, on the other hand, he would have given you his shirt off his back, all right? And I was constantly saying, now, honey, we really don't want to do that, okay? Oh, no, this is fine over here. And if we were going to give a gift, I would just be like, well, no, this one over here is just good enough, or we've got that over there. And the Lord was really trying to get me out of that stingy mode and into the more giving mode. And he worked on me over a few years until it came to the point where he took me to the woodshed and he just wham! And I tell you, it just hit me all of a sudden when something came up in our lives and we really, really needed some help. And we were in a situation where we were in ministry and we really weren't getting paid a lot of money. And we really depended on people being generous with us. Well, there were some people around us that had the ability to be generous, but were kind of like they had my attitude of just, well, this is good enough. And we were constantly getting little things like this where it was just like a pair of old used shoes. Like, well, here, your child can use this. And they were like 3 sizes too big. And someone had worn them for like several years and they were all worn out. And we were just like, no one can wear these, really? But we were just like, oh, well, thank you so much. And finally, after a few things of these happening, the Lord just came on me one day and he goes, now, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of that? And it was just like, oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I sat down and I was repenting and I was asking the Lord to forgive me. And I was writing all these letters to people who I've been stingy to in the past. And I was like, oh, please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I've been so stingy and greedy with you. And it was so funny. And people would write me back and they were like, oh, no, Tracy, I never saw it like that. But thank you for apologizing, But when the Lord comes on your heart and he comes over you, he'll put you in situations where that particular thing that the Lord is trying to get out of you, it'll come back at you like a ton of bricks and you'll just be like, oh, Lord, please forgive me. Now, let me jump over to these other 2 verses because the psalmist goes on and he says this, my suffering was good for me, for it taught me to pay attention to your decrees. As we go through these times of the Lord chastising us and disciplining us and bringing us back to where he wants us to be, at the time, we don't see it as good. We're just like, oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. But then as we can look back, we can see that it was good for us because now the Lord has gotten that thing out of our lives. He's moved us into a position where we're more like Christ. We're more in the image of his Son. And the Lord can move us forward and he can bless us even more, which is what we always love. We love the Lord's blessings, do we not? Well, guys, I really hope this gave you something to think about. This has been Tracy from Esther 414 Ministries.